Welcome back, JDC family. My name is Jay. This is my Diecast Creations channel, and let me just get the chat up on the screen real quick. We're gonna try to do a little test run of what this may or may not look like. This camera's too shaky. I'm not gonna be able to do this way, and I'll have to figure it out. So you guys be vocal in the chat. Anybody that jumps in here, let me know how this is gonna go. I don't want to have this being a bad view for the people that jump in. Bruce, what's up, brother? We're gonna um we're gonna try something out here, and I have to do this to see how it's gonna go, right? So basically, if you guys can see, and I can't back up too far because the power cord only goes so far. But basically, this is that I've set up some of my display on. And the big what you call it, the Hot Wheels towers and stuff, I put those downstairs. Don't mind the boxes in the background. This is all gonna get cleaned up, and I'm probably gonna put some type of backdrop up from the top corner over here. And then and also I gotta say this, we had a we had a septic problem here yesterday, so the company came in and everything kind of just got tossed in here. So this room is a disaster, but I do have a new computer over there, so we're gonna get that hooked up right. I mean, it's already hooked up right, but basically when I start doing my different type of videos, this will be the backdrop. This is gonna be the backdrop. It's the NASCAR Wheeling American Series. I'm gonna go through the cars and set up the ones that I really like, and then that is basically just a VCR holder, VCR tape holder that I turned into a little display. So that's that. And you know how it goes in when you're doing videos with your face on it and there's a background and all that. You're not even you're just gonna see a certain shot, right? So not really too worried about how that is really gonna turn out. But anyway, the reason that I'm going live right now, and it's not going to be an all night thing, I just wanted to try this out. What's up, Scott? Welcome back, Scott. I wanted to try this out and see exactly how this is going to work with me holding the phone, being live, rolling the dice, and all that. If this is even going to be a thing, right? Andre, go to sleep. Go to sleep, Andre. So basically, I did a couple more parking lot things. You know, just there's just the tiles with the Hoosmajiggy on there. I painted them, weathered them up a little bit, gave it the little cement look. Once the cars really start to flood in, these trailers are gonna have to go because we're gonna need all this space for the tournament, right? So for now though, we're gonna do a couple little test hits just to see how this goes. So there's been a lot of trash talking going on out there. There has been a lot of trash talking going on, and I see a few people that aren't here yet have been talking a lot of smack. So when they get here, we'll do another test run and see who's really about it and who's just talking the talk, right? Um, Bruce is in the chat, so if you want your car going down the track right now, let me know who you want to race real quick, who you want to call out. I know Gary Shorter had just texted me, said he wanted a muscle car. So I don't know if Gary's in here. If you are, sound off, brother, and we'll get you lined up too. Um, I just put up a video on Alex Graff's bug that came in, so you guys are getting a little sneak peek at that. Subi Diecast Customs dropped a bomb today. This guy sent in the WRX 22B Colin McRae edition. So maybe we'll line Subi up. Maybe we'll line Subi up, and we'll have him go down the track. And who's he gonna race? He's gonna race. He's gonna race SRS diecast in this Porsche real quick. So left lane is always red. You guys know how it goes. This is gonna be the first race of the JDC test hit session. In the left lane, you got SRS diecast. In the right lane, Subi diecast customs. In that 22B, who's it gonna be, folks? We go hot out of the gate. These guys are amped up. They go 3 spots. Both go 3 spots down the track. Get a good launch. Let's get them tires warmed up. That's right. That's right. And the right lane is always red. The right lane is always red. And SRS diecast gets a bit of a jump. He puts the power down with that rear engine Porsche 911 GT2. And the right lane is breaking up. This is why we need to do these test hits, because Subi is having some problems. I think he might have dropped a spark plug wire or something. He's having some problems, and the right lane starts to come back. SRS misses a shift. That Subaru picks it up with that flathead engine, all-wheel drive. He's starting to gain some traction here. He's starting to gain some traction, and they're both pacing each other. They both pacing each other. It looks like this is going to be a tight race, folks. It's going to be a tight race, and it's about to get tighter because Subi Diecast Customs pulls up side to side, bumper to bumper, door handle to door handle with SRS Diecast. As they come down the line at the finish line, and SRS pulls back out one length as we approach the finish line, and Subi starts to come back around. He actually rolls a 5 and comes around the right side, pulling out the win in the first test session of the day here at the JDC Raceway. Subi Diecast Customs knocks down SRS Diecast, and we're gonna line them back up in the chute here. So I kind of got it where they would come back down here. I don't have a road for this, but and this is just a test session, guys. So I mean, I'll just do one shot down the track. But come race day, it's gonna be best 2 out of 3. So if that's the case, and Subi was in the right lane, right, they're gonna come back around, swap lanes. So Subi will be in the left lane, SRS will be in the right lane. Boom, they go back down the track. If Subi wins that next race, he wins that Porsche, moves on to the next round, right? If he doesn't, then they swap lanes back, right? So Subi will go back to the right lane, and they'll run a sudden death race down the line, 4 pink slips in a sudden death match, right? So you guys let me know how that went. This is live right now. I'm doing this with the phone on the rig in my hand. I don't know if it's too shaky or whatever. You know, that's the whole reason that we're doing this right now. I need to know if I need to make changes before we go on a 3-hour live stream where I'm racing, 50 runs down the track, You better chill with them Walmart tires. They'll burst. Andre, go to sleep. Subi Diecast Customs is in the house. What's up, brother? Bobby Mills, what's up, man? Bobby mother flocking Mills. YOLO Zolo. Andre, he smelled his fresh paint. Yep. I need to know, guys. Let me know. I'm going to do another one here. Bruce, who do you want to race? Who do you want to race, Bruce? I would say I'd put Andre on the track, but he ain't here yet. He is not here yet. I did speak to him early. It's on its way. I'll wait for Bruce to call somebody out. Caliper 50 Customs, what's up, brother? Welcome to the test stream, man. Let me know what your feedback is if you got any. I don't know if this is going to be too shaky for you guys. I don't want to have like a really shaky, flaky live, So Bruce, let me know if you got somebody in mind you want to spank or take the heat on. Whose Porsche is that? Which one? This one here? King Nut Diecast cars. Yep. Whose Porsche is that? Yo, Jay, how's it going, brother? George Adams in the house. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the everything. Welcome to the everything, man. I got my little diorama set up here. We got the drag strip. Rolling. Give me the king. Give me the king, he says. So, King Nut. So now this is how it's going to go, though. The first car that gets pulled out of the lottery is going to have left lane, right? The second car will be right lane. That's how it's going to work. The right lane's always red, the left lane's always purple. And what I'm going to do is I have a little rotary machine. I'm going to line all the cars up by the order that they came in, pull numbers. That number will be left to right. It'll be your number, right? Then I'm going to throw all the numbers back into the rig and pull numbers again. So this way it shakes it up completely. And the first two cars out will be the first two cars in the bracket, right? And then we'll go down the line, and then we'll go back up to the top and down the line until there's no cars. Unless we have to make some adjustments, like we don't get a full bracket, right? Or if there's too many cars to race in the bracket, the last cars that are left over are going to have to race the same way, heads up, to get into the bracket. So it could be very interesting. We're going to see what happens when all the cars are here at the compound and we're ready to roll, right? But for now, the second test session's about to go off. We got Bruce Zolo in the left lane in that Mustang GT, and in the right lane, King Nut Diecast cars in that Porsche 935. They both spin the tires out the gate. Folks. Who is it gonna be? The right lane picks up some steam, but Bruce is hanging tough, and he's hanging on to that bumper of that Porsche 935. That Porsche 935, a beautiful car by King Nut Diecast. And now they are pacing each other as they come down the stretch right past the quarter mark, and Bruce evens it up. King Nut goes out to 2 lengths, but Bruce fires up to 3, bringing it up bumper to bumper as we approach the halfway mark on the track, and they're both up to speed. They are both up to speed, going 3 spots each. And that right lane is going to lack a little bit. King Nut is dropping off just a tad. He's right at Bruce's back bumper. And we're going to see if he could close it back up. And he does. He goes 2 lanes. This is a heads-up race right here. These guys are trading spots as we approach the finish line. Who's it going to be? Bruce takes the lead at the line. He's going to have to roll a higher number here to get across. And he gets it. King Nut only rolls a 1 spot. Bruce crosses the line, knocking out King Nut in our test round, right? If this was the real tournament, they would go down, race again, and if Bruce wins, he takes this Porsche home and moves on to the next round, right? You guys let me know how this is going to go, man. Is this too shaky? Am I moving around too much? I need to know these things, because if I need to mount the camera, then that's going to get a little difficult. And it's really, I don't know if like mounting it here is really going to give you guys the effect that needs to happen here. So you guys let me know, man. Good brother, loving it. Jay, give me the king. What's up, everybody? Hiya, George. Mustang, someone called the paramedics. Convertible out that. I'm throwing passengers all over the road, yo. Oh, man. Bruce is rolling in his 5.0. Shortest diecast in the house. Use a drone. Yeah, because I got the money for that, bro. Actually, I think I do. My dad bought me a drone, but it's like a cheap one for Christmas like a year or 2 ago, and I never used it. But it's like a cheap one. I don't think I can. I mean, I might be able to. Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. Flying a drone in the house. So I don't know. Gary, who do you want to race? Gary's here. Gary Short is in the house. We got the number 11 Budweiser car. Everybody's had their eyes on this thing. That thing is super sweet. Super, super sweet. He said he wanted a muscle car. Who's in here with a muscle car? Wayne Parker is driving a Chevelle, and we're going to pull him up into the right lane over here. Yep, that's what's going to happen. We got Gary Shorter in that Pontiac GTO versus Wayne Parker for the test run, the third test run of the night. Who's it going to be? That left lane fires off. Wayne Parker spins the tires with that big blower motor, and Gary hooks up in his NASCAR, taking a short lead out of the gate. But that right lane starts to come back. Wayne Parker puts the hammer down, hooks up, comes around the left side of that red Budweiser car of Gary Shorter. And Shorter hang in there. It looks like this is going to be a tight race, folks. Shorter squares it up, brings it back up even as they cross over the quarter mark. And Gary Shorter is going to take a lead here. He's going to take a lead. He fires out, puts the nose out in front of that Chevelle. And he said he wants that car come race day. These are test sessions, guys. These are test sessions to see how the live goes. If you have any feedback, please, please, please put it in the comments section because I could really use it. I don't know what it looks like on the other side of this, and I'm going to have to go back and watch this live just to see if this is a quality experience for you guys because I want it to be. I want this to be a show, not just some rinky-dink thing that I put together, right? And Wayne Parker, as I'm talking and jabbing my mouth off, Wayne Parker squares it up as we come down the line towards the finish line. Gary must be missing. He full custom diecast garage was talking about check his spark plug. So I don't know. He's not even here yet, but he might have sent one of his goons in the pits to do something to this GTO, man. But it looks like the miss cuts out. Gary squares up, brings it back up even as we approach the finish line, but it's not gonna be enough. Wayne Parker fires out the hole and crosses the line for the third test run here at the JDC compound, and they would end up squaring off again for pinks. But Gary, you better fix that spark plug wire, brother. you better do a tune up on this bad boy. She was running strong. She was running strong. What do we got in the comments? And I'm gonna have to get Amanda's gonna probably take over the comment section as we approach the race day. Eddie from Simple Customs is in the house. What's up, brother? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Eddie from Simple Customs is in the house. And Eddie just happens to have this rocket truck sitting here waiting to take a test hit. But the question is, who's left in the parking lot that Eddie wants to race? We got Jim Silva in that degasser. You got DT99 race. You got Dane Self. We got Eddie Bennett. We could have the battle of Eddies if you want. Eddie Bennett in that Volkswagen. You got Kingman Highborn in his Gaslands car. The Weekend Warrior. Kuda's Diecast Customs, and the latest entry that just dropped tonight. You guys probably haven't even seen the video because I just went public with it. Alex Graff in that VW. When will you do the pinks again? I want to join. This the Braulio Gomez. Braulio. The pinks event will be an annual event, so I won't do it again until next year. There is time to still get in. If you have a custom and you want to send it in, send me an email at jaysdiecastcreations@gmail.com. The email is down in the description. And send me a picture of the custom that you want to send in. And if it gets approved, then you can send it in by February 1st and you can get in, Braulio. No problem, man. If you don't make it by February 1st, then it will reopen next year, and we'll have another event next year. You know, I try to give at least 2 months on any build offs that I do. So if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it next year. It'll just be 2 months. I'll probably go December. I'll make an announcement. If we're gonna go February 1st again. So, Eddie. Square off with somebody. Who do you want? Eddie? We're gonna go Eddie and Eddie. We're gonna go Eddie versus Eddie Bennett over here. So we got Eddie from Simple Customs in that Kenworth rocket truck, squaring off against Eddie Bennett in that Volkswagen Squareback. Is that a Squareback? It's a Volkswagen 1600 Squareback. Yep. And he's got a blower motor in that thing. Eddie Bennett's got a blower in that thing. We're going to find out. So we got Eddie from Simple Customs in the left lane versus Eddie Bennett in the right lane. And Eddie Bennett hooks up. Eddie from Simple Customs is running on rocket fuel. So I don't know if that stuff takes a second to light up and get up to temperature or what. But that blower motor Volkswagen takes off out of the gate, and it looks like Eddie starts to heat up. He starts to burn a little hotter, and the flames start flying out the back of this truck, and he takes the edge on Eddie Bennett in that Volkswagen Squareback. But Eddie Bennett's not done. He's got a nitrous system set up in this car, and he flies around the right side of that Kenworth truck. And we are going to see how this goes, folks, because Eddie Bennett is flying out. He takes a 2-car length lead over Eddie from Simple Customs. What is going on here, folks? What is going on? Eddie hits the rocket engines. He opens up another fuel tank, pulls it up to the back bumper of that VW as we approach the 3/4 mark. Who is it gonna be? And Eddie has a full head of steam right now. He flies around the left side. This is a tight race, folks. This is a tight race for the test run, and all these cars are running fast right now. All these cars are running fast. Eddie Bennett drops the hammer, pulls it up even as we approach the finish line. And it's gonna be Eddie Bennett edging out Eddie from Simple Customs in that rocket truck and taking the 4th test hit session for himself. And I hope Eddie from Simple Customs learned something on this run, because he is going to need to put some different fuel in that truck and make it run a little bit better. Want to make it run a little bit better. Simple Customs, what's up? Cruz, what's up? Doing laundry and watching, I don't know, cat cry. What live night? Ramen's in the house. What up, bro? What's up, Jay? What's up, man? Eddie Godfather, what's up? Yeah, good run, Eddie. Good run. It's just got to be a little bit better. We got some race cars on the line here today. No, this is a test run, guys. This is a test run. We're just going to see how this live goes. And I need to know, is it shaking around too much? Nobody's told me none of that yet. I need to know, guys. That's the whole reason for this. I'm not going to stay live all night. This is going to be a short live, guys. But I need to know, is the lighting all right? Am I moving around? Do I need to strap this thing to my arm? Or do I need to mount it somewhere? Do I need to get a drone like Andre said? Next time I'll use the jet fuel. Oh, so you were sandbagging. Eddie from Simple Customs is sandbagging. Oh, forget about it. You never show your full hand before the cards are up. Forget about it. Who else we got? We got Jim Silva. And I know who he wants to race. He's not in the chat yet, but I'm sure he'll catch this at some point in time. We're going to put Jim Silva up against his buddy over here, DT99 Race. Jimmy from DT99 Race in that Mini. And guys, I didn't know this when I made the video. Those flames are airbrushed on. That is not a decal. Look at the fade on this thing, man. Those are airbrush fade flames. Holy cow, man. This thing is awesome. Awesome. And then we got the Beano degasser over there, Jim Silva. He took all the gas in the neighborhood so that nobody could run the races. We had to lock him up in the pits. They both come firing out. Some of these cars aren't the best rollers, and I don't want to break anything, so I'm just gonna pick them up. And they both come firing out even. A little mini Austin minivan. He's got something going on in there. I don't think he wanted to pop the hood for anybody. So we're gonna see. And Jim Silva misses a shift in his gasser, and DT99 Race comes around the right side and takes the edge. But not for long. Jim Silva squares him up, comes back up to the bumper to bumper, door handle to door handle as we come to halfway down the track here. And Jim Silva is going to edge out DT99 Race for just a second. We're going to see who gets the run. Here, folks. And they are evenly pacing each other with Jim Silva just out front of DT99 Race. But he pulls a gap. He pulls one car on him as we approach the 3/4 mark here. The 3/4 mark, and DT99 Race hits the NOS. He purges the Nas system, pulls it back up to the back bumper, and not for long. Not for long. Jim Silva drops all the gas and comes over the line, taking the fifth win here tonight in our test session. Jim Silva in the Beano Degasser proves that he is not just talking a bunch. He takes the fifth win here in the test session for the Pink Slips Invitational Tournament. What do we got? King Nut Diecast Cars is in the HOUSE house. King Nut, you just lost to Bruce Zolo in the test session. You got to do a tune-up, bro. You got to get your boys in there and do a tune-up on that Porsche. I'm pretty sure Bruce won that. Or maybe he didn't. I don't remember. Guys. That's why I need this bracket, because there's gonna be so many cars flying down the track. It's gonna be hard to keep track. So it's gonna be easy to keep track of who won two of three, and that's what's gonna happen there. And then I will have, depending on how many cars we actually get here at the compound into the race, if we get a full bracket of 32 cars, up on this ledge up here where I have my customs and my little diorama stuff, I'll clear that off, and I'll have garages. I'm not gonna have time to actually build garages, but I'll have it marked off, like, who's banking what cars, right? This way, everybody knows what they're gonna end up with. Because at the end of the day, half of the guys that sent their cars in are gonna lose them in the first round. So, say there's 32 cars, there's only need for 16 garages, because half of the 32 is getting lost in the first round, So we're gonna figure it out. I'll have a whole setup that night, or that day, I should say. I don't know when we're actually gonna do this, but we're gonna figure it out, guys. I need your feedback though. So let me know if this is too shaky, if the lighting sucks. I need to know this stuff. Had to step out. What did I miss? Gary, you missed Eddie losing to Eddie Bennett. Eddie from Simple Customs lost to Eddie Bennett, and DT99 Race lost to Jim Silva over here. Didn't forget the box. You guys are talking to each other. Dang it. Greetings from the future King Nut. Andre is talking smack. He's talking some smack. Oh man. Wait till you guys see what Andre's sending in. I'm not gonna say nothing. It is fast though, I'll say that. No rush, Eddie got a message. Jay, question Jay, you got a Chevy Silverado in the pinks? Not at the moment. There is no Chevy Silverado. There is a Chevy Custom 69 Chevy by Kuda's Diecast Customs. Kuda's Diecast Customs is in a Custom 69 Chevy NASCAR livery. And I don't know, Kuda's not here, but we're going to run him anyway. And we're going to run him against, what do we got, 5 cars left. Alex just came in tonight. We're going to park him over here. So we're going to run, oh no, actually that's 6 cars. Okay, so we're going to run Kuda's Diecast against the Weekend Warrior in this Jeep rod. We got two trucks ready to go. Can't race Chevys, Ramens, they too slow. Come on, Andre. Don't do that, Andre. I'll turn up the boost. You're gonna have to, bro. Just don't blow the pistons out of that thing. So yeah, we got Kuda's Diecast Customs versus the Weekend Warrior. Let's see how this goes. They go 1-1 down the track here. The ball's falling over. I know this is something I need to fix, but you know what? Guys, I'm on a budget. This is a budget setup. These are freaking dollar store Jenga blocks that I painted gray. So there you go. If you ever want to make a drag strip. Oh, what am I doing? Yep. Weekend Warrior takes a wheel stand, comes around the right side of that Chevy. pickup truck, and now they are gonna square up. They're gonna square up. Cuda is at the back bumper of that Jeep rod. At the back bumper of the Jeep rod, and it looks like the Jeep rod's gonna take a length on that Chevy. He's gonna take a length on the Chevy as we approach the halfway mark, and that demolition derby motor in this Jeep rod is running strong, boy. It is running strong. He pulls a 3-car length gap on that NASCAR truck, but then he starts to break up. Cuda drops it down to a two-car length gap, and he closes another gap. He brings it back up. We're approaching the 3/4 mark here, guys. We are approaching the 3/4 mark, and it looks like Cuda might be running out of time. He might be running out of time to make this up in this test run, but he's not going to give up easy. He is not going to give up easy. He pulls up to the back bumper of the Jeep rod. He can still do this if he rolls the right dice, and it's not going to happen. The Weekend Warrior crosses the line in that Jeep rod with the demolition derby motor. I'm calling it that because it's got those big head pipes coming out the top. And he takes the 6th win for the test session. And like I said, guys, there's going to be a lot of racing come race day. Each one of these would have been 2 to 3 races. So figure if it's 2 races, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 races I would have had to do already. And we're not done. This is only 16 cars, guys. This is half of what we're going to have here. So the first round in itself is going to be at least 24 races, right? 24 races, and that's just the first round. So it's going to be a couple hours. We're going to be live in effect here at the JDC compound, and you guys are gonna tell me what you think. I hope you enjoy it. I really do. We got Kingman Highborn in this Gaslands beast of a car, and he's taking up both lanes. So I don't know how this is gonna work. He's taking up both lanes. We got Alex Graff in the Beetle. This video just dropped like literally 5 minutes before I went live. So if you guys haven't seen it, go check out Alex Graff's video because he sent over some really nice stuff, guys. He went far. He entered into the Pink Slips challenge. He entered into the Double Trouble for the twins, which was super cool, man. Like the sentiment that he put into that build, it means a lot to me because Alex is a twin, so he knows what these kids are gonna go through and the reasoning and everything. Go over to Alex's channel, man. Like, I know a lot of people say, like, I'm not gonna get into it, but I know a lot of people say that they watch everybody or they don't have time to watch everybody, but make it a point to go watch this video. I just put it up 5 minutes ago. Even if you don't watch the unboxing, click on the description and go to Alex's channel and watch him show the cars because it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me and Amanda. And Alex, I appreciate it, man. I know that this car didn't turn out exactly how you wanted it to, but you made up for it with everything else, man. I really appreciate what you did. And I know he's not here. He's sleeping. He's got a job, and he's got no time these days. But I really appreciate what you did. Not to get all serious, guys, but support is support, and I really try to support everybody. I know it's impossible to watch everybody's stuff. Kingman Highborn rockets out with this freaking demigod. He's got a demigod Chuchalane. Go Google that. Google Chuchalane. It's a Scottish demigod that he's got driving this thing. And the backstory was crazy. I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot when he told me what the inspiration was for this car. So, but he's rocking it out right now, and Alex Graff in the buzz off. He's catching up. He brought it down to 1 length. He did bring it down to 1 length, but not for long because Kingman Highborn takes off, pops a wheel stand, pulls 3 car lengths on that Beetle, and he's staring the finish line down. And I think that's gonna do it, guys. Alex is gonna have a problem here. No, we go 2 lengths, and he's not across the line yet. He's just at the line. He is just at the line, and that's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. Alex gets a run up to the back bumper, and Chucha Lane, Kingman Highborn in the Gaslander, crosses the line, taking his first victim on the JDC Raceway here in the test hit session. And Alex Graff with the Volkswagen Beetle. The Beetle ends up having to take a break and go over his setup. Jay, this is awesome. Okay, awesome, Gary. I missed a bunch of comments, huh? Chevy's Roar 2. This seems like a lot of fun. Me and my son just recently got into converting gaslands and customizing cars. Awesome, Chance. Awesome, man. Welcome to the JDC family. I haven't seen your name in the chat or the comment section, but if you're a new subscriber, I appreciate you sticking around. This is gonna be a cool thing we got going on here. You know what they say about Fords found on the road dead. Yep, fix or repair daily. That's awesome. Yep. Hope you topped off the antifreeze. These guys are talking smack back and forth. Jay, this is awesome. Andre, I'm coming in hot. You better have your heat shielding so you don't burn up. Started watching when you went live. Do you have full custom diecast Blazer? I do not yet. It's coming. Ramen's full customs is coming here, and he has been talking a lot of smack to Gary Shorter. I hope they square up. I really do. I really do. Oh, Goya, what's going on, Jay? I'm happy I made it to the racing. Isaac, welcome, man. Welcome. We're actually going to be wrapping this up soon, though. I wanted to make a quick test run and see how this was going to go. I should have sent some gaskets with that Subi. Well, if you don't have any gaskets, Chance, you just found my channel today. Awesome, man. I appreciate you stopping in on the live then. If you just found my channel today and you like Gaslands, go and check out my playlists. I have a bunch of Gaslands builds on there, and then there's another custom playlist. And if you like customizing stuff, there's a Let's Talk series where I try to like give tips and tricks and stuff on everything. And if you ever got any questions, man, I try to respond to all the comments. So, you can always just shoot me a comment and or an email or whatever, and I'll try to get back to you, man. It's tough to keep up with everything, but I do my best because I feel that it is important to show you guys how much I appreciate you, man. I'm not some famous YouTuber that's like, I can't keep up and this, that, and the other thing. I'm just a guy with a camera, phone. I don't even have a camera, that makes custom cars, and I'm just a regular dude. So don't ever look at me, and I know some people like I've been called the king of gaslands and stuff like that. That ain't true, y'all. I've seen the king of gaslands, and I'm not even close to him. So if you want to see the king of gaslands, go check out James Hall and Matt Reeve and all them dudes over there in the Gaslands UK page, because I'm not even on their level. What do we got? I'd be more worried about your all-wheel drive Subi. Oh my God, Andre. Shots fired. Shorty says, I want full custom diecast. Yeah, I know you do, buddy. I know you do. He just made another video throwing shots at you tonight. So, Chance, if you don't know what's going on, all these videos that I've been having over the last couple weeks, these are all customs that were built by the community. They're sending them in. We're going to go live after February 1st at some time, and I'm going to race these cars down the track with the dice roll, best 2 out of 3 for pink slips. And it's going to be a bracket style tournament. All this stuff is going to be gone, but the bracket will be set up, and it'll be a bracket style tournament for pinks. And every time you beat somebody, you take their car and you move on to the next round. So it's going to be awesome. All of these cars are hand built by customizers in the community. So it's super cool, man. First time I think anybody's ever done anything like this. And I'm excited about it. I really am. I know it's going to be a lot of work on my part. And when the live comes, guys, um, I need you guys to talk to each other because I am not gonna be able to keep up with the chat. To be honest, I'm gonna have to like steamroll these cars down the track and make this a show, right? I'm not gonna really be able to interact as much as I usually do. Um, but I'll do my best, and I'll have Amanda on the chat, and she'll be, firing off the comments that I need to hear, right? But Subi, if you need some gaskets, original Diecast on Instagram has sent in this 22B, and he might have some extra parts because he came original Diecast. Not only sent in a 22B, but he sent in a hauler as well. So whoever wins, whoever ends up squaring up against this Subaru is going to take the hauler home too. The matching hauler goes with the Subaru Impreza from original Diecast on Instagram. And I think that's super cool. I told him he didn't have to do that. He did it anyway, I've been wondering about those videos. Definitely watching the live racing too. Yeah, man. I just try to have as much fun with the community here and give back value as I can, but this is something that I've been doing here for the community itself. Like, this is my way of bringing everybody together. There's going to be a lot. So this is the other thing, guys. And I don't mean to like get all serious or whatever, but there's going to be a lot of people in this tournament that never met before, right? And I hope that cars go to people that don't know each other, and that maybe they get the cars and show a video of an unboxing from this tournament, and they end up becoming friends from something like this, connecting people that maybe never would have met before in life, right? And that's how life works, man. You do something, you go to some people, they go to the supermarket or they go to a friend's party and they meet their girlfriend, and then they end up getting married and having kids together, I'm not saying you guys got to get married and have kids together. I'm just saying that you might meet a friend. You might meet an enemy, maybe Gary and Full Custom, they don't get along ever again because shots are fired. And maybe Andre, maybe Andre makes some enemies because he's calling people out. Oh, man. Anyway, let's have some fun. The right lane's always red. The left lane's always purple. A 1 or a 2 goes 1 spot. A 3 or a 4 goes 2 spots. And a 5 or a 6 goes 3 spots on the track. And that's how it's going to go for the whole tournament. Let's go. We got original Diecast in the 22B in the left lane, and Dane Self in that Oldsmobile GTS1 in the right lane. Both beautiful customs, and they both come out to the same length. They go 2 spots, and neither one of these cars are rollers, so I'm going to be picking them up every time. But they were very well done. These cars are very well done. The right lane's going to take a small lead, which is uncharacteristic of the Subaru in an all-wheel drive. You would think that thing would just launch off the line, but I think there might be a problem. I think Subi might have stole the head gasket that he needed right out of the engine bay of original Diecast, because there's a problem. But it looks like he kicks it back into gear, fixes whatever was going on, brings it up to the back bumper of that Oldsmobile, but not for long, because Dane Self drops the hammer, pulls a 1 car length gap over that 22B as we go past halfway on the track, guys, and they're both up to speed. They are both up to speed, and they are flying down this track. As we approach the 3/4 mark, Dane Self sees victory in sight, and he is not trying to let up. Original Diecast is having issues in that 22B, and that looks like it's going to do it. Original pulls up to the door. Dane chucks the deuces and flies across the finish line, taking the 7th win of the test session and wrapping it up for today. Now, like I said, guys, any of these wins are not going to claim a pink slip. You need to go back down the track, switch lanes, come back down, and take 2 out of 3 wins. 2 out of 3 will claim the pink slip and move on to the next round. Now, just because you moved on to the next round does not mean you're safe. You might have locked in a car, and that car will come to you in the mail, but you need to beat the next guy and the next guy and the next guy all the way down the line to get your car back, because that next round you go into and you lose, your car is going. It's going. You might get the other guy's car that you won, but your car is gone. Sayonara. See you later. Hasta la vista, baby. So this is the idea I came up with. You guys seem to be really enjoying it. And we got a lot of cars coming in, guys. This is 16. This makes 16 here. 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 cars. That's a half a bracket. That is a half a bracket. That fills up a half a bracket. So I already know that we're probably gonna have a full bracket, guys. I got people calling me, I got people texting me, I got people emailing me. The cars are coming. They're gonna be here. You know, I got people on Instagram posting. Diecast Pirate just finished his car tonight. Old man Diecast just finished his car tonight. A quarter mile coupe. Guys, he did one of these. You need to go over there and check it out. He did one of these, one of my favorite castings, and he did an absolutely awesome job. An awesome job on that car. You need to go over there and check him out. He's got some great stuff too. Full custom diecast garage is on its way. Caliper 50 Customs is sending it out on the 1st. I already know that. We're all good. He's going to have tracking for me, and it should be here within a few days. So that's 4 more. I know Keith from Outlaw Speed Shop. He's going to be sending something in. We got I don't even know right now, guys. I know that there's people in my JLA Air Cooled from California. He's sending in something. So that's 5 more. I don't even know. I'd have to go through my text messages and everything to really get a list of who. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, guys. I got something written down over here. Let me see. Let me see. And I'm not gonna put anybody on Front Street, so I'm not gonna show the list. But Devil's Detail Diecast is already in the mail, so that makes 6. Andre Cruz, that makes 7. Mike's Mods and Customs, that makes 8. These guys I'm not sure about. Old man is already on there. CJD 555 is on the way. That's 9. Mile Highs is sending in a car or something. I'm not gonna give it up. That's 10. Charles Diecast Garage, he's sending it in. 11. I think I said full custom already. Mad Vision, Fia, he's sending in a custom. That's 12. And I do believe Flying Valiant, Chuck over at Flying Valiant is gonna send something in. I talked to him the other day. He said he's not sure, but he would try. So that would make 13. Now this is what's gonna happen, guys. If we don't fill a bracket, Amanda's working on something too. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but so she's gonna be in there too. So that's either 13 or 14 cars, right? If there's a shortage of cars, and I need 2 or 3 more cars, I'm gonna put a couple of my customs in there. That's what's gonna happen. I'm not claiming any cars, so if I gotta put some of my customs in there, those are gonna be filler spots, and this is gonna shut up anybody that has anything to say about my girl entering too. Everybody that I asked told me to have her enter, but I know there might be a guy or two. There might be 1 or 2. Oh, your girl's entering. She's gonna take a car. That's favoritism. Blah 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 blah. Right? No. If I gotta put a couple of my customs in there, and I'm telling you, I'm not taking anything from it. Like, those are gonna be placeholder cars. So basically, what happens is that car, if it wins, it claims the pink So say this is my custom, right? And I beat Subi, right? I'm claiming this pink slip. That's that's in my garage, right? But then I go on to the next round and King Nut beats my custom. King Nut's taking my car and the car I just beat. It's all going to him, right? That's how that's gonna work. So Amanda is building a car, and at the end of the day, it's gonna be her choice if she wants to go that route that I just said, or if she wants to keep your car because she beat you fair and square, right? And that's my girl, and I love her, and I'm gonna let her do whatever she wants to do because I love her, and she's pregnant, and you can't argue with a pregnant woman. So that's that, guys. I'm way behind in the chat, guys. I am so way behind. I'm wondering all about these videos. Definitely watching live too. And I'm Puerto Rican, so I talk fast. Andre, and nobody likes me anyway. That's not true, Andre. You're my dog. I like you too. Andre, who? Gary's. We got a dab. Oh man, racing dudes with stuck e-brakes. This is gonna be easy. Andre, it's better to be respected. And he must be sitting on his hands, haven't heard him lately. He fell asleep. Can you call a lane? Well, I guess that would be something that would be up for debate. I mean, can you call a lane? So the way that I was doing it, and I don't know where the thing is. I have to find it. It's basically a ball, right? And it's got balls with numbers in it, and you spin it, and it pops them out, right? So the way that I did it was the first one out took the first spot, the second one out took the second spot, and then it was always the first spot took the left lane for the first race, right? So if you guys want, I could I could make the first spot have lane choice. It's up to you guys. You guys let me know what you think about that. And then if the person isn't in the chat come race day, I guess like they just default to the left lane. Um, no problem here. Laying in bed, Eddie says. So if I win a car, then lose my car, can I re-enter the race with the car I won? Kingnut, that's a good question. You can't until the whole thing is over and I take a break, and then anybody that wants to race their spoils, if it's in chat and both parties agree that they want to race for pinks on a car that they won, then I'm down to run that race. But it's got to be on both parties, and there can't be any one-sidedness to it. It's got to be a complete agreement that you guys are gonna race the cars that you won for pinks, right? And obviously anybody that got knocked out in the first round is out because they only had one car here. I don't know how I feel about your dice, Bruce. Fresh from my cousin Louie's casino in New Jersey. What did I miss? Dice check. Okay, so yeah, can call Lane. Eddie, wake up. Laying on my back. Laying on my back in bed, he says. Eddie in bed. Looks good, Jay. Upside down. Oh man, need an official to check them dice before race day. Yeah, I know. Too bad the official is sitting right behind the camera. King, that this ain't no FanDuel. Oh man. Da, 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 da. So, what do you guys think overall? I mean, hey everyone, here for a few before bed. Neil, what's up, man? We're about to wrap this up. I think it's pushing 1 o'clock. I wanted to just jump on for a little couple minutes. It turned into an hour. But there is 14 people in here, so if you're in here and you like what you see, smash the like button. I appreciate it. Yep, yep, yep. Use the late entries as fillers. Yeah, nah, Gary, I talked to you about this. I'm not starting the tournament at all until everybody that entered is here. There will be no late entries. If you didn't send it in by the first and give me tracking, you're not in. You know, if there's a guy that's on the second and he's like, yo, I sent it out, here's the tracking number, okay. But if you send it in a week late, you're not in. That's coming back to you. Like, return to sender, you know? And I don't want to be like that, but I made this announcement 2 months ago, right? So, Eddie says keep it the same way. Or do an old coin flip competitors choose heads or tails. I don't know. Probably that's too extra to Jay. Up to you. Well, can you enter with this without having a YouTube channel? Yeah, you can. You can, Andre, but I gotta know who it is, you know? Because I can't have somebody saying, "Oh, my cousin built this car and I'm going to send it in for him." And now the guy's got two cars in the tournament and he's taking home pink slips. But um like Gary Shorter, his son wants to enter, and I know for a fact that his son builds cars because he sent me a car that he half built, right? So now if Gary says this is my son and he's entering and Gary actually videos some of his son building the thing, I got no problem with that. But I can't have some guy over there in Mississippi or something send in a car and then he says my cousin is entering and I'm gonna send it from the same address in the same package in the same town and we're gonna send in two cars. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not getting over on me. And anybody that thinks that they might get over on me, I'm from New York. I'm smarter than that. And the package will be back at your doorstep before you know it. So that's that. Bro, I can't wait for the races. This is going to be epic. King Nut, I appreciate it, man. I know you weren't here for the whole test session, but I hope that this is legitimate enough. I'm holding a rig on my hand. My hand's gonna get tired too, but you know what? I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it. I might have to like rubber band this thing to my arm. But it is what it is. Andre Cruz, forget about it. I'm talking about Fern C. Fern's got a YouTube channel. He just didn't post any videos. But if Fern's a customizer, tell him to email me and tell him to email me, man. And if he's a customizer and he has customs and he can answer the couple questions that I sent anybody that's questionable, right? Then I got no problem letting it slide, you know. Diecast Sheriff in the house. What's up, man? What is happening? Shorter's going to bed. Good night, Gary. I'm about to go to bed too soon. Not to cut anybody off that just joined. But if you guys like this, this is good. This is the way I'm gonna do this come race day. If you liked what you saw here, then this is what it's gonna be come race day, and that's what it's gonna be. I think that the rules are pretty well sorted out, I should say. But as far as the bracket goes, we're gonna have to wait and see how many cars we actually get, and then I'll go from there, and I'll make the call on if I'm gonna end up running some of my customs in this and basically using them as placeholders for whoever beats the custom, or if we're gonna have to have people racing to get into the bracket itself, I don't know where these cars went, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. None of these haulers are attached to any of these cars besides this 22B is gonna go with this hauler because it's a matching set from original Diecast on Instagram. Really cool of him to do that. I told him he didn't have to, and he still did it anyway. So, just get some of these cars back in place, guys. That's all. Sorry to make you dizzy. I don't know. Let me know, man. If I need to break this up into a couple live sessions or not. if you guys are gonna be able to stick around for this whole thing, or is everybody just gonna leave when their car gets claimed? uh, King Nut, I'm going to play some Forza after this. Don't tell me that, bro. Are you playing Forza Motorsports or Forza Horizon? Because I got both of them, and I might have to. I mean, it's 1 o'clock here, but we might have to link up on there. Neil, bedtime. Good night, bro. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Zolo saying hi to Diecast Sheriff. Diecast Sheriff, I don't know if you know about this pink slips thing. If you want to get down, we got 9 days left. 9 days to get the car out. We're gonna be having a full bracket. It looks like 32 cars or so. So if you got something laying around that you built and you don't have sentimental value to, but you're proud of it, send me an email. Send me an email and you can get one of those Popo cars. You get one of those customs entered in, and then maybe you could go chasing Andre down the track and take his ride. Oh, I'm just playing, Andre. I'm just playing. Dang, you play Forza 2. Yep. Andre time to hide. Oh, I'm about to play GTA after this. Right. I keep telling Andre to get an Xbox and get on the Forza, but he don't want no parts of it. Yeah, same time for latest. Subi. Diecast Sheriff needs to enter the chopper he built. Bruce, are you talking about a helicopter or a motorcycle? I need to go check that out. And Sheriff, I'm sorry, man. I am not the most familiar with your channel. I think I watched a few videos recently though, and you built was it a fire truck out of a Unimog? I think, if that's the right channel. I could be wrong. Excuse me if I am. There's so many channels. It's hard to keep up with everybody. Kingman Highborn in the house. What's up, man? What is going on? You should be happy to know that the Chucha Lane, your Gaslands build, won its first test run tonight. Won its first test run tonight. So the demigod is running at full speed ahead, ready to roll over. Roll over somebody come race day. My records reflect you're correct, King Nut. Oh my god. Diecast Sheriff, I have no clue what y'all are up to, but I stopped by to find out. Okay, so before I go, I'll explain it for you. Basically, I put out a challenge. Well, I put out an announcement 2 months ago. I think it was December 1st. That we're gonna do a pink slips tournament, and I've been doing this on my channel for a bit. It's called roll off racing, right? So basically, there's two dice. The right lane is the red lane, and the left lane is the purple lane. And the track is marked out into sections, right? So if you roll a 1 or a 2, you go 1 length. If it's a 3 or a 4, you go 2 lengths. 5 or a 6, you go 3 lengths, all the way down the track until you cross the finish line. So I had a tournament. I ran it with with Outlaw Speed Shop. I'm waiting on his finalists to get here so we could finish that up. And then I made the announcement. So we ran a few seasons of this roll off thing, and then I made the pink slips announcement for any diecast creators that want to send in a custom that they're proud of and race them for pinks. So basically, what I'm trying to do is fill up this bracket. We're gonna see if we can get 32 cars here, which it's looking like it. The deadline is February 1st to get me a tracking number. And basically, if you send it in, it's going to be a random draw for who's racing who, and it's all going to be live after February 1st. I'm going to see how many cars we have, how long, after that it takes for all of them to get here. And then I'll set a day and a time, and I'll make it all public. And we're going to go live for a full tournament. I'm going to be live for probably 2 to 3 hours, and we're going to run them down the track. Best 2 out of 3, 4 pink slips. If you win the guy's car and you move on to the next round and you lose in the next round, you lose your car, but you keep the car you won. This way, it spreads it around and everybody can have a good time. And at the end of the day, there'll be a champion, that'll end up with a pocket full of cars and they'll get their car back. But if one way or the other, even if you get knocked out in the first round, it should be a fun thing for everybody to do. Also, if you look at my channel, you'll see all the unboxings that I'm making for the cars that come in, and I'm also making community posts with a backstory for each car, which I need to catch up on because I think I'm like 4 or 5 cars behind right now. But everybody seems to be enjoying that too. So, Diecast Sheriff, if you're interested, which you don't have to be, but if you are interested in sending in a custom, send me an email. My email is down in the description. And if you can get something out by February 1st and it passes tech inspection, which is basically you send me a picture and it gets approved or not, you can send it in and you can join in on the fun. So that's that. As long as you're in the United States, that's the one thing. It has to be United States only, and a $5 shipping pool chip in for when all is said and done. The cars can get sent back out, and it doesn't cost me $100, right? So if all those things line up and you like what you hear and you want to be a part of it, send me an email, and you can join in. So. Guys, I'm gonna go back through the live chat when this is all said and done, and look at all the comments and see if anybody left any critique comments about what I did here tonight to try to make it a better experience for you guys. I know that the track isn't legit, like legit. I did the best that I could on a budget with a short time to make something that wasn't just the drag strip with nothing going on, right? So once race day comes and this whole parking lot is full of cars, these haulers will get moved out of here, and we'll have them all lined up. We'll do the draw probably early. It probably won't be on the live itself. Maybe I'll do a video. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do that because I don't want anybody calling out anything. I'll do one live early. Once all the cars are here, we'll pick numbers. And then and maybe even pick the matchup so that you guys know who you're gonna race. And then come race day, we can just fire off. I'll have Amanda behind the chat so she can be reading off all the important things. You guys can talk all your smack in the comment section, and I can do all my dice rolling and commentary on the fly, and then she can butt in once the race is over and tell me what's going on in the chat. I think that's the best way to do it. As long as this camera setup isn't too shaky for you, I think we got a good thing going on. So let me know what you guys think. If you have any critique, send me an email if I missed it in the chat. And I'm gonna go drink some water because my throat's getting dry. And I'll make sure I got my my backpack with the water straw in it come race day. And if this thing's gonna take 3 hours, guys, there will be a break at some point in time. Maybe I'll take 15-20 minutes and take a break in between an intermission or so after the first round, and then you guys can keep talking your smack in the chat, and then we can get back to racing. Eddie Bennett's in the house. What's up, man? I'm actually wrapping up here. But you'll be pleased to know that your Volkswagen ran heads up against Eddie's Kenworth, and you took your first victory here tonight in the test session. Send me all your conspiracy theories tomorrow. Email. They'll be handled by Goofy Gooferson. Paco, what's up, man? The only thing I see that might need improvement is showing the dice clearly so no one can I didn't see my dice. I was cheated or some crazy crap like that. Yeah, I mean, I could probably clear this out here and move it up. You know, I could move all this stuff here and move this up closer to the track maybe. I mean, does that look better? Like, so you know, you guys are racing, right? I roll the dice, get a good shot of it. I mean, I think I made this rule of it landing in the box because I started racing them outside and they would fall in the cracks on the table. I mean, I guess I could just roll them on the, yeah, but then they're gonna run into stuff and one of them might end up crooked or something. So I just made it in the box. It's got to be in the box, right? But yeah, maybe I'll move it up towards the track a little bit. This way, that's a better shot. What do you guys think? That's a good thank you, Chance. That's a good suggestion, man. Kingman, I think the track is freaking awesome, man. Thanks, man. Zolo agrees. Okay. What do you guys think does this fix the problem? I mean, is it closer now? Like it's nobody can really call it out. I don't want to have to hook up another camera and hang it and all that. Like that's, and then I got to go into the computer and run a different program, and you know that's kind of a pain. Yeah, better that way. Keep the tray. I appreciate it, Bruce. Working on a custom for your collection, Eddie, man. You don't have to do that, brother. If you all right, so if you want to build, and this goes out to anybody, because this build off is going to be officially announced here shortly. I didn't want to confuse anybody with the Pink Slips tournament active, right? But we're rolling down to the last couple days before entries are going to come in. So I will make a video here in the next day or two to announce officially the Double Trouble build off, okay? This is because me and Amanda, my girl, are having twins. April 1st will be the video date, and you don't have to send anything in, but if you do want to send it in, you can. You know, we're not going to tell you you can't. But basically, it's double trouble. We're having twin girls. You take it for what it's worth and run with that idea and do what you want. Whether it's a two cars, whether it's a double engine car, whether it's double wheels in the back, or whatever you want to do, right? Um, and you know that'll be a build off that we have for the twins coming up, and that'll be April 1st. But I'll put a video out on that. I found a quarter mile coupe in my parts box, so I'm building it for you. Eddie, that is awesome, man. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate that. Um, and you know, I'm not gonna tell you you can't build me a car if you want to build me a car. You know, my entry will be the three blind mice dare me. Is that three blind mice dare me? 3 BM dare me. Sheriff, I'm gonna have to go look at your channel and see if there's a video on that. Just shoot me an email. Shoot me an email. My email's down in the description of all my videos. And we'll work it out, man. I'll get you my address, and you know, as long as you know you send me a picture and the thing gets approved, I'm pretty sure there's not gonna be any issues there. If it's the video that I think, if you're the channel that I think I saw that build on, you're not gonna have any issues passing tech. But I have to gate everybody just because there are some people that might try to send in a wheel swap, you know, and that's not fair to the people that actually put a lot of work into their cars, you know. Excuse me. Three blind mice dare me. All right, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. But definitely, Sheriff, send me an email. This way I have a way to get in contact with you too, so we can talk back and forth, and I can give you my address and all that good stuff. Um, he would spend this whole time telling us to get off his lawn. We're gonna need a union rep sit in too. Yeah, yeah. You never sent me the track width so I can build the gate. Oh goodness gracious, I forgot, man. Um, Hold on one second. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Now this track right here is gonna be a small one. And if I can find my ruler, this track was kind of a last second kind of thing. But I will tell you what it is. The width of this track is 3 inches. The width of this track is 3 inches wide. Down the road, I might build one a little bigger. Um, but what I was telling you, Eddie, is the template you sent me was the Gaslands thing. I could use one of those too. So I don't want you to have to print too much stuff. But if you sent me one with the regulation length, then I would make it work for this too. So all good, man. Should do a 3D print. Jay, you should 3D print stuff for track. Imagine. Yeah, Ramens. I don't have a 3D printer, but Eddie Bennett, he's definitely gonna hook me up with something over here. And I also have Full Custom Diecast Garage sending in an extra special treat that you guys will see real soon. For part of the drag strip as well. So that's gonna be cool. He probably knows your address. Oh my god. No, I watch his channel. His cars are awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Diecast Sheriff, it was the same. Did you build the fire truck Unimog? I think it was a fire truck Unimog. That might have been your last video, and you haven't built anything in like a year almost on your channel. If not, I'm thinking of a different person. Um, but I think that might be. I'm not sure. There's so many channels. Can whoever had a channel post link in the chat when this is over of his last Beetle video? Chance, go to my channel and it'll be the last the last video that I just posted 5 minutes before this live, right? Actually, you know what? No. No, 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 no. We're going to get Alex some traffic right now because I'm going to give you guys the link because that's how important this is to me. He put a lot of work into these cars, and I'm going to get you hooked up real quick. It's Alex Graff. You know what? Hold up. You're going to get the full effect here. Alex Graff, Wolfsburg. Come on. Collective. Right. And then you can go watch the video of me unboxing the stuff if you want. But it's this one right here. A fleet of customs for Jay's Diecast Creations. And I will copy this and I'll put it in the chat so anybody that wants can go and there you go. That's that. And now I'll pin this. Come on. Pin this. So you guys can go show Alex some love. There is a video on me unboxing the stuff that he just sent to us. So what college girls, Jay, what you been watching? Yo, I be getting all these types of things popping up on my computer, bro. I don't be no. don't call me out, man. I got my girl. She's pregnant. You know how the algorithms work. Let me see what you guys are talking about. What are you guys talking about? YouTube's college girls. What, that? Are you talking about that? Online dating for educated singles? That's an ad. Yeah, y'all bugging. Oh my god. I'll be back to videos real soon. Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, I have the gram. Chance, I'm on the gram too. Same name here. Seen the Beetle vid and his Chance on Instagram. As soon as I is in live, check your Instagram, boss. Think I might have an entry for Pinks. Awesome ramens. Awesome, man. I know you've only done one or well, I know you just put up your first what you call it, your first custom the other day. So that'll be cool, man. I'll definitely check it. And don't be trying to say that I'm watching college girls over here on my computer because I ain't got no time for that. But anyway, anybody that wants to enter is welcome to make a submission. Send me an email at jaysdiecastcreations@gmail.com. We'll link up. We'll get you locked and loaded, and we'll get you into the Pink Slips tournament. Until then, I am going to cut this live here. It's getting late. It's 1:30 in the morning here on the East Coast. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.